Shalom. First foremost, all praise, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Hakadash. Double honors to the elders, pastors of Great Millstone, Shalom to the hopeful elect. So I'm going to be reacting to this video, giving some scriptures. You know, what we're going to be edifying is from Man Talk, the real Man Talk, name of the channel. Woman tells her husband she wants a divorce, then immediately regrets it when he simply leaves. Okay? So let's kick off with the scripture, because in these times, you know, though it tarry, wait for it shall not tarry. Man, we're patiently waiting for this world system to go down. And Jacob's trouble to kick in, because that's an omen for the, you know, kingdom. Okay, that's a step that we need to go through in order to have the kingdom. Okay, so let me put it that way, is when we see Jacob's trouble, then that's a step towards the kingdom. Okay, I forget the exact scripture. It says, woe unto you women that are at ease. It's in Isaiah. Or not? Is it in Amos? Why is it not coming up? Oh, it says not. It doesn't say. Yeah, it's in Isaiah. It doesn't say woe. It says rise up, Khan. Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease, hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. Well, you can see they are, you know, even this individual, you can see the whoredom from her eyes. It's in the eyes. It's in the eyes. You know this bitch crazy, man. Just look at the eyes, man. She out there, you know, telling the story, eating a fucking cookie. You know she's you know, fucking crazy, man. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless woman, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Okay? Shall be a time of want, a time of lack. Tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. Okay? And there's another scripture in Sirach, which talks about the, Sirach 26:9, the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. Just look. It's in the eyes, man. Those fucking haughty looks, bro. Those prideful looks.
I decided that I was going to tell him that I wanted a divorce. I texted my therapist, our marriage counselor, and I was like, I need to tell him that I want a divorce, but I want to do it in a session so that there's like a mediator present.
Translation: she won in a 2-on-1 ambush.
Got us in like ASAP, like 2 days later. And I walked in knowing that I was going to ask for a divorce. And so we sit down in our session. It's like really tense, really awkward. My ex was sitting there like, so why do we have an emergency session? The therapist was like, Jamie, do you want to start? And I just started crying, and I was like, I want a divorce. You know, it's hard for me to like say the words. And I was like, I'm done. I want a divorce. He sat there quiet. I'm sitting next to him crying. He didn't move. He didn't look at me. He didn't react at all. He just was stone cold. What? And eventually our therapist was like, would you like to respond? So he responded right away, and he's like, fine, let's just go ahead and finalize the details. And that was
bitch. Let's finalize the details, let's get the documents rolling, let's get this paperwork in, you know, let's make it official. Hey, the men are the prize, you know, we waking up, man. You know, or we been woke up, okay? We've been awake, man. all that, chasing women, running after women, putting them on a pedestal. That shit is in the past, bro. That shit is in the old days, man. In the earlier decades. Okay, now it's reversing. Okay, men understanding that they are the prize.
And I just was like, I looked at my therapist and I was just like kind of stunned.
Oh, what's wrong, Pookie? Did your plan to get him to lose his cool in front of a witness so you can use it against him in court fail miserably?
It's sad, isn't it?
Like, I knew that I was ready to leave that day, but I couldn't believe that that was his reaction. There was no empathy, there was no compassion, there was no like wanting to fight for us, which
Fight for what? To give you validation after you tried to rip his guts out in front of a stranger? Or to give you ammo to use against him in court?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Why would you want to fight? I mean, yes, she was fit and pretty. Even though she had those crazy eyes or that crazy look, but that's it. That's literally it. After that, it's all just liability. Okay. As the saying goes, the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Isaiah 32:1. Behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. You see? A man is that hiding place. A man is that who is the prize. Give me a moment, Solaki. Can't say, of course. I got distracted while making the lesson. Of course. But it's all good. Let's get back to the.
I don't think so.
I didn't think that there would be, but you just always hope that like one last try, We went home that night. We didn't speak. He slept on the couch. I woke up and went to work the next day. Came home. He was playing PlayStation that night. I sat next to him. We hadn't talked in 24 hours. And I said, "Can we talk about what happened yesterday?"
I mean, what the fuck is there to talk about? She wanted to divorce. So, she wanna play these games, man. So, of course it didn't begin there. So, how it seems the man already was, fucking fed up, man. In this world, it's very hard to have these working relationships. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it seems very, very hard. Okay? Apostle Paul said, it's better for a man to be alone, just for peace of mind, than thinking about serving the Lord more so. And he said, if you're single, just try to remain single. If you're in a relationship, okay, try to remain in that relationship. But if you are, loosed, if you separate, you divorce, it's better to stay by yourself then. Of course, you go in the spirit, how things work, but for the peace of mind, man, it's nice to be alone. You can have those moments of calm, relax by yourself at the crib, and even if you're with a woman, you're not obligated to live in the same place, man. You can live in separate places, or meet her a couple of times a week, or whatever.
No.
He was just playing, just looking straight ahead, and he's like, "What's to talk about?" In my mind, I'm thinking, this is our last ditch effort to like steer this ship around, And I was like, So what are we gonna do?
Sweetie, if you actually wanted a last-ditch effort, you effed it up by telling him you want a divorce, because now, the only options he has are either to divorce you and keep his dignity, or beg you to stay, in which case, he becomes a spineless... Yes, his dignity was more important to him than your box.
And he just kept playing, and he was like, I already got an apartment. I already took my name off of the lease. He had done things within that 24 hours. He had opened up the filing folder of his single
Bro,
man life
he was ready to go. He wanted to go.
and went ahead and got all the shit done.
Yeah, because men generally don't cry about their fifis like you do. They solve problems. You came to him with a problem. The problem was you didn't want him as a husband anymore, so he solved your problem. Now deal with it.
And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.
World Winning USA fight until the next one, Shalom.